Many organizations will resist hiring survivors as staff or as volunteers. And when I arrived at CVT in 2022, we ran into the same question. And we actually put together guidelines that encourage hiring survivors as staff and as volunteers. If anyone wants some materials on that, I can share. But in general, it is very important to recognize resilience because most of the time when we talk about torture survivors, we talk about vulnerabilities, but it is also important to equally consider resilience. Many survivor staff bring unique strength. I don't think there is a need to screen who is a survivor, who is not during the hiring process. However, it is very important to monitor signs of re-traumatization because this is a common occurrence among survivors. Whether they are working for you or not, there's going to be re-traumatization at some point. It is possible. So it is important to monitor for triggers, avoidance, and fatigue. It is important to, once you know that staff member or volunteer is a torture survivor, to offer optional peer support if needed, if requested. The trauma-informed supervision, that's something that everyone should be able to offer, both for survivor staff or non-survivor staff, and flexible wellness options. Also, it's really important to consider building organizational culture where disclosure is safe but never required, where a staff member will come, someone will come and ask for a job, go through the interviews, if they qualify, whether they're a survivor or not, to give them that openness to say, hey, if you're a survivor and going through a hard time as a staff member or volunteer, disclosure is very safe, but not required. So that it is safe, not required, because if you need support, we're going to offer support through peer support, through organizational flexibility. So these are things that are encouraged, but really survivors bring a lot as staff members, volunteers, and advisors.